Hello and welcome to the Hypergrid International Expo. My name is Thirza Ember, and together with Mal Burns, James Outloud, Tosha Tyran and Kelso Uxlay, the team who have coordinated this event, we are very, very glad to be with you today. And whether you're here in person on CraftGrid or watching on YouTube, we hope that you will enjoy very much this session. If you're wondering where I'm speaking to you from, take a look on the stage. You will see some blue chairs. And I'm sitting right at the beginning of a row of friends who are going to speak to us very soon. I'd like you to notice the signs behind me. One says welcome and the other one says in stream. Hopefully you can hear me right now. If not, tell your friends, or rather the other way around, ask your friends if they can hear us, and just make sure you've turned on stream. This event is in stream and not in voice. And this is the only part of the event that will be in English. The rest of the event will be in Italian, Spanish, French, and German. So sitting with me on the stage are some representatives of that group of languages, and they're going to talk to you in a moment in their own languages and make a greeting. And before they do that, though, you may be asking, why have an event in multiple languages? Well, we know already that OpenSim boasts a wonderful conference called the OpenSim Community Conference, but of course, all those talks are given in the English language. And most people can understand English in OpenSim, but not all of them feel confident enough to speak in English in a public setting. So the Hypergrid International Expo is an opportunity for them to tell their interesting and useful stories to us in their own languages. And of course, it's also an opportunity for us all to stop and think about how wonderful our cultural and linguistic diversity is in OpenSim. But of course, the expo is not just words. In this edition of the Hypergrid International Expo, let's call it HIE for short, there will also be some exceptional art presentations because, of course, art breaks down all boundaries. So we think you're going to find the whole two-day event very spectacular. If you haven't done so yet, please take a look at the stage behind us, and you will see the curtains, and you will see pictures on each side of the curtains. And that is where you're going to see through the event the messages, the visual aids that our speakers, our presenters want to share with you. So make sure you don't forget to look up there and see those pictures as time goes by. I'd also like to remind you that you can understand these various speeches in different languages, even if you don't speak, for example, German, French, or Italian or Spanish. You can join a group. At the back of this hall, in fact, if you look at the walls behind you, you will see group joiners, which will allow you to receive in group chat these subtitles that explain the talk to you as it's going ahead. They're not word for word, but it will give you a rough idea of what's being said during the event. And this is what the group joiners look like on the back wall. So make sure you join one of those if it's appropriate for you. Now, you may see sitting next to me a man many of you know, that is Mal Burns. He is, of course, a polyglot. He can speak every language from Swedish to Spanish and from Chinese right the way through to Martian. But today he's very, very busy. He's not able to speak because he's doing the streaming. And so he's just waving at you. It's a very subtle wave. You may not notice it, but believe me, it's there. Now we're going to move on, though, to our first moderator of the event, and that is Loru Destiny, the wonderful Loru. We all love her so much. And she is going to now say a few words in German for you so that you can know what's going to happen during the German session. So I pass the word now to Loru.
Ja, ich begrüße euch alle ganz herzlich zur Hypergrid International Expo. Habt ihr ja gehört, mein Name ist Loru Destiny und ich bin heute die Moderatorin für die deutschsprachigen Teilnehmer und Teilnehmerinnen. was mich natürlich sehr freut und mir auch eine Ehre ist. Und an dieser Stelle möchte ich mich natürlich auch gerne bei den Organisatorinnen dafür bedanken, dass ich an dieser Veranstaltung als Aktive teilnehmen kann. Ja, ich bin hier da und um euch unsere Redner des deutschen Teils vorzustellen. Und zwar sind es Dings Digital, dann Lampitaler Artist und Marlon Wayne. Ja, zum Schluss möchte ich euch nur sagen, ja, bitte tretet der Gruppe bei, ihr findet die Group Joiner an der Wand vom Auditorium und sagt das auch gerne euren Freunden weiter. Ich danke euch für eure Aufmerksamkeit.
Buonasera a tutti, io sono Snowbody Cortes e avrò il piacere e l'onore di presentare quest'anno la sessione italiana dell'HIE, un evento davvero straordinario qui in OpenSim. È un'occasione per noi italiani di mostrare, nella nostra lingua, quello che facciamo nei mondi virtuali. È altresì emozionante stare qui assieme a persone di altre lingue e tutti quanti con uno scopo comune: condividere esperienze e conoscenze, pure in luoghi distanti, che altrimenti non avrebbero modo di parlare gli uni con gli altri. L'annullamento delle distanze e, per quanto possibile, l'annullamento delle barriere linguistiche, penso che siano proprio i grandi valori aggiunti che ci offrono i mondi virtuali. In un, io credo, superiore ad altri strumenti social. A questo si aggiunge ancora le possibilità di poter esplorare e di creare, di non essere limitati alla forma. La è una libera scelta e penso, almeno per alcuni di noi, il poter volare. Vi ricordo che durante le presentazioni nelle altre lingue esiste il gruppo di chat italiana HIE Italiano, dove potrete trovare i sottotitoli in lingua italiana. Se non avete ancora preso il gruppo italiano, ci sono dei poster sulla parete blu alle vostre spalle. Potete cliccare e seguire le istruzioni. Vi auguro una buona conferenza. La sessione italiana vi do appuntamento questa sera alle ore 21.
Alors, c'est Toto à Kelso. Bienvenue à tout le monde. Il me fait plaisir de vous accueillir en français à la seconde HIE. Si vous ne l'avez pas déjà fait, n'oubliez surtout pas de joindre le groupe linguistique de votre langue préférée pour recevoir les sous-titres lors des présentations effectuées dans une langue autre que la vôtre. Vous trouverez des panneaux de souscription dans chacune des régions HIE. Après avoir cliqué le panneau, vous recevrez dans le canal de clavardage un hyperlien sur lequel vous devrez cliquer et pour terminer le processus d'enregistrement au groupe. 5 ans se sont déjà écoulés depuis la première en 2017, mais les membres de l'équipe d'organisation espèrent que l'événement pourra devenir annuel dès l'an prochain. Nous avons collectivement la chance de bénéficier d'un environnement idéal pour la conférence avec les ressources techniques de 5 régions mises gracieusement à notre disposition par la grille Craftworld. Personnellement, je suis honoré d'avoir pu aider à mettre sur pied un événement international multilingue avec une équipe dynamique et dévouée à la cause. C'est une des rares occasions où il est possible de faire une présentation dans sa langue maternelle et de se faire comprendre par un auditoire international sans nécessairement passer par l'anglais. Profitez de l'événement pour créer de nouveaux contacts, étendre vos réseaux et découvrir de nouvelles régions grâce aux kiosques que nous vous invitons à visiter dans les régions adjacentes. Je souhaite à tout le monde une très agréable HIE 2023.
Buenas tardes, bienvenidos a una nueva edición de la Exposición Internacional de Proyectos que se realizan en el Hypergrid. El evento, en español, tendrá lugar mañana, domingo, día 8 de octubre, a las 21 horas, hora de Madrid o hora central European Time. Recuerden que en la entrada de la sala encontrarán los paneles para unirse a los grupos de cada idioma. De esta manera podrán leer en el chat de grupo los subtítulos con la traducción de los puntos esenciales de cada presentación. Muchas gracias por su interés y espero que disfruten de la creatividad de la que dan muestra todos los artistas que participan en este evento.
Thank you so much to all four of our moderators. We have here Loru, we have Snowbody, Cortes, we have Kelso, and of course the lovely Xirana Oximoxi at the end there. I'd just like to remind you all that streaming of this event is on YouTube. And if you look at the poster, you can see the address of that. So take a quick look at that. We're called a HIE Expo in YouTube. And thank everybody who has come so far to see us. We appreciate you all. There will be a short pause now for a few minutes before the German session begins. And when it does, it will be Loru Destiny who will be moderating the German session. So please take a moment of a break and we will be back in about 6 or 7 minutes. See you then. Thank you so much for being here. Talk to you soon.